as Solus. Smart, thoughtful, loved to hear himself talk. But long ago, he had a different name. The Dreadwolf. Ancient elven god of lies, or heroic rebel against tyranny, depending on which story you believe. In his desperate fight against the corrupt elven gods, Solus imprisoned them, creating a veil that split our world from the raw magic of the Fade. He had won. But the veil cost the elves everything. Their magic, their freedom, even their immortality. Now, Solus wants to tear down that veil and undo the damage he caused, even if that means our world has to burn. Somebody's gotta stop him, and that's where you come in.
What's up, everyone? Today we're diving deep into Dragon Age: The Veilguard. It's been a long road getting here. After Inquisition, after all the delays, all the studio shakeups, I think a lot of us weren't sure if BioWare could pull this off. But the moment I booted it up, I realized, yeah, this is Dragon Age. The heart, the charm, the drama. It's all here. And honestly, The Veilguard isn't just a return. It's a statement. From the opening moments, this game hits you with that familiar mix of wonder and chaos. You're dropped right back into Thedas, but it feels sharper, more alive, more intentional. It's got the spirit of Origins, the scale of Inquisition, and a focus that's been missing for a while. Everything feels tighter. The pacing, the combat, the conversations, all of it. Let's talk about the companions, because this is, hands down, the best team since Origins. Each of them has real depth, different backgrounds, and motivations that feel personal and believable. There's humor, tension, heartbreak, and it all works. You actually care about these people. When they talk, you want to listen. When they open up, you feel something. I found myself genuinely invested in what happened to them. I wanted to see their personal stories through, not just for rewards, but because it mattered.
It chimed when it closed, so you wouldn't get stuck. It can be a little unorthodox.
Aren't we all?
Been in a few elven ruins. Never seen anything like this.
It's new for me too, if that helps. This would be so much harder with...
Anytime, Harding. Anytime.
And it's not just their writing, it's how they move, how they interact. Companions finally match your speed when exploring, so you're not waiting for them to catch up every few seconds. It sounds small, but it makes a huge difference in how smooth and connected everything feels. Honestly, that should be standard in RPGs by now. Now, my one big gripe? Party members don't use their special moves automatically anymore. You have to tell them. It's a weird step back, especially after how tactical the earlier games were. But overall, the system feels fresh, alive, and incredibly fun. Visually, this game floored me. Few RPGs ever make me stop mid-quest just to take it all in. But the Veilguard did, over and over. Every environment feels handcrafted, distinct, and dripping with atmosphere. Some places are haunting, others breathtaking. There are moments where the lighting, the color, the mood, they all come together perfectly. Some areas even manage to creep me out a little, and I mean that as a compliment. And the lighthouse base? So much better than Skyhold. It's smaller, sure, but it feels alive. It has personality. Watching your companions' rooms change and evolve over time is such a cool touch. It gives the sense that they're living their lives right alongside you. The map deserves a shout-out too, because it's finally useful. Gone are those vague icons and confusing terrain markers. This one actually shows paths and routes, which means when you're trying to find something, you can actually get there. Imagine that. And the equipment upgrade system? Perfectly balanced. You no longer waste time hunting for obscure crafting materials or junk you can't equip. Everything you find can be used, and if you get duplicates, they just level up your gear and unlock new bonuses. It's smart, it's clean, and it makes exploring feel rewarding instead of tedious. Honestly, more games should steal this system. Another thing that really surprised me, this game runs beautifully. No game-breaking bugs, no weird clipping issues, no crashes. That's almost unheard of these days, especially for a title this detailed. Everything feels polished and stable from start to finish, And best of all, no microtransactions. You buy the game, you own the game. No paywalls, no extra fees, no premium armor sets. It's just pure Dragon Age, the way it should be.
The fall of Weishaupt reverberated across the Fade, as did the fall of an archdemon.
But unless I am mistaken, both Elganan and Gillenane yet stand.
We took down Gillenane's archdemon, but we weren't able to kill her.
And how are you doing?
I watched a lot of Wardens die while Gillenane didn't. How do you think I'm doing?
You saw Treviso blighted. What makes Weishaupt harder to bear?
This time I was in charge. The Grey Wardens listened to my plan. My team followed orders. Everyone was depending on me. But we couldn't kill Gillenane. Weishaupt fell because I failed.
Rook, I led a rebellion against Elganan for 100 of your lifetimes. I have been where you now stand. Do you know how many times I had to order my rebels to retreat when we were outmatched in raw power? You rendered Gillenane mortal and escaped with your lives. The sting of wishing you had done more will push you to improve. But Weishaupt was a victory, and your team will see your passion, even if you must conceal the extent of your own pain.
Story-wise, the Veilguard hits hard. It dives deep into the aftermath of Inquisition, and it gives real weight to the choices and fallout of what came before. There are massive lore reveals, things that flip what we thought we knew about Thetis completely on its head. You learn more about the Fade, and the forces shaping everything from behind the scenes. Some of it's wild, some of it's brilliant, and all of it's fascinating. But here's where I have to be honest. As big as these revelations are, they don't seem to change much. You uncover huge truths about this world, but nothing in it really reacts. It's like dropping a bomb in a lake and watching it not ripple. It's still compelling, but it left me wanting more.
A forgotten one.
Yes, well done. Forgotten, but not gone. The 6th and the 7th roam free, and the way stands. And I will guide our people to ascension, as the others have found, as these two.
The demons. They were the Veil Jumpers.
Shit. You're right.
Why, Syrian? We wanted to save them.
They wouldn't.
Alas, a regrettable possibility, if the ritual is done wrong.
You told me it would give them strength, purity. You never said it could kill them.
I had assumed you could handle such a trifling task, Syrian. Perhaps I chose, if you lack the conviction to see.
Why, Syrian?
Because only he offers the truth. That's all I've ever wanted.
No. Why couldn't you stay?
Come now, Syrian. He will, as well as others.
And then, there's the stuff that isn't here. No word on Hawk, no word on Alistair, no mention of whoever you left behind in the Fade. And the hero of Ferelden? Completely absent. Not a single reference. Nothing. After all these years, after all those decisions and world states, I was hoping for something. Some closure. Instead, those stories just fade away. It's disappointing, especially for longtime fans who've carried these characters across multiple games. But man, getting to visit places we've only ever heard about before? That's special. You can finally walk through those fabled cities and cursed ruins the series has been teasing for over a decade. It feels like living history. The way the Veilguard ties the world together makes Thetis feel more real than ever. And that last act? Unreal. It's fast, intense, emotional. The kind of ending that grips you and doesn't let go. Every choice feels urgent. Every moment hits with weight. By the time the credits rolled, I just sat there, thinking about everything that happened. It's rare for a game to hit that emotional sweet spot, but this one does.
Maybe she'd expected too much. maybe there were no answers to be had. Seething with questions, she forgot the Oracle's dire warning. But far below the surface, something was moving, determined to be seen, and fighting to be remembered.
The only real heartbreak? Knowing it might be the end. Because of low sales, it's unlikely we'll see another Dragon Age after this. And that hurts to say, especially when you can feel the seeds of something bigger being planted. The real threat to Thetis is still out there, and now we may never see how it all plays out. It's a shame, because Dragon Age has always been one of my favorite series, and this game reminded me why. Dragon Age the Veilguard isn't perfect, but it's special. It's a reminder that great storytelling, great characters, and heart still matter, that BioWare still has it. It's beautiful, emotional, and absolutely worth playing. And yeah, maybe this really is the last chapter for Dragon Age, but if it is, at least it went out with something to say. But I want to know what you think. Did the Veilguard live up to your expectations? Did it capture what you loved about the older games? Or did it fall short? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your take on where this story landed for you, and what you think the future of Thetis should have been.
I can't believe you're asking for a favor as though nothing's happened.
What crapped in your bed?
Sorry, didn't know you two.
I'm not drunk. You're drunk.
It's a figure of speech.
I was wondering when this had happened.
I don't follow.
You two didn't seem to be bonding.
I need one of these little needle things to dig some crap out of my armor. Death Mage won't give me one.
First, a bone threader is an extremely delicate instrument. Second, it's Emmerich. Tash, my name is Emmerich, not Death Mage, not Corpse Guy, not... I won't repeat the rest.
What? You are a Death Mage.
Why are all my attempts to converse with you met with scorn? What have I done to you, Tash?
You talk about corpses too much.
It's a rich topic.
No, corpses are messed up. They used to have people in them. You make a move like they're alive, but they smell wrong and they move wrong, and none of it is okay.
Oh.
Especially the ones with skin still on them.
So what I'm hearing is, Tosh isn't into terrifying dark magic.
It's not all terrifying.
And Emmerich would appreciate not being bullied and called names.
Ugh. Fine.
I'd no idea necromancy upset you so deeply, Tosh. Quite honestly,
I don't. But I could have said it was bugging me. I didn't think you cared what I thought.
Of course I do. We're colleagues on this...
Okay. Sorry I called you a liker. Skull liker.
You two could still learn things together. Emmerich, you clearly find talking about dragons boring.
What? How? Who doesn't like dragons?
Aren't you curious why Tosh likes them as much as you like necromancy?
The question crossed my mind.
And maybe Emmerich could help demystify magic.
Maybe he could share a little. so I know how to deal with walking corpses.
I'd be happy to.
Thought you might.